Radhikaya Kadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Sadbhaktaya Namaha. Guru Charana Kamalam Vande Ramana Prashaya Bhutale Sri Rupananga Bhaktivedanta Krupamurtim Narayanam. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Sri Gautama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Let me offer millions of reasons. But all present past future Vaishnava Tao Dandava Pranam Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Krupa Sindhubhya Vacha Patitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo. Yesterday, disappearance day of Swami Maharaj. And today, the disappearance day of Bhakti Sri Rup Siddhanti Maharaj. No, appearance day. Bhakti Sri Rup Siddhanti Maharaj. And then tomorrow is Gopastami. No, not tomorrow, Tuesday. Then Gadadhar Goswami, Dhananjay Pandit, and Srinivasacharya. Disappearance day. Fourth is Uttana Ekadasi. And then also Gokishar Das Baba disappearance day. Then Bhaktidaita Goswami Avirbhava. Then 7th November, Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami disappearance day. And 8th is Purnima. Then lunar eclipse is there. Then Tulsi Maharani's appearance day. Bhugarbha Goswami Kashishwar Pandit disappearance day. So, Kartik is Bhakti Sri Rup Siddhanti Maharaj was amazing personality. He joined very early. Then, but he saw all the devotees were very well learned, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati time. So he said, I should also go back late and then learn, become graduate like that. So he started learning law. Like that. Then our Param Gurudev went back to him saying, learning law, what he will do? It will not teach you about love and affection. He will come back. So he brought back, and then one time he was sent to preaching for at that time it is Bangladesh, right? East Pakistan. At that time it was India, but Bengal, East Bengal. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, India was not divided. So it was Bangladesh, East Bengal, West Bengal, East Bengal, right? So then ಏನಪ್ಪ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. So that time Bengal, so in the lecture, so he started telling directly that Vivekananda is Avivekananda, Rabindranath Tagore is all, So the people become enraged. What is this? Went to America, they glorify and all. But what did he taught? Zero. Did he change anybody's heart? So, he says, distribute meat and, like that, don't worry about God, you're all God, like this, Maya was, So then people were they did not like it, just, then when Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur came to know this has happened, he said, this is the best preaching that has happened. So he himself came and then proved what this brahmachari was telling. And he was brahmachari. So he was very bold. That's why this misconception is there. That's the thing. People, that's why we should boldly preach, and there will be some audience who will accept it, and then gradually they will come and accept it. Even in science it is true, very difficult. So also he wrote commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam, Vedanta Sutra and Bhagavatam connection, and then also many Upanishads. So he was the first one to, others have done it, but from the Vaishnava point of view, from the Rupa, our Sampradaya point of view. So from a scientific, like relating to the present, he was a very devoted, very learned. So we pray to let us bestow his mercy so that we will also be fearless. Even though there will be people who oppose it. So like this misconception about Krishna's pastimes, right? Raslila is taking away the clothes of the project girls, So they mistake it. They do not understand Krishna Tattva. That's why we should be careful. That's why before I talk on this pastime, try like you remember some time back. See, the sequence is like this. See, first let me tell you the pastimes of Yavat. 3-4 incidents, then you will understand why I'm telling. Yesterday we started talking to Yavat, right? Yavat, because this is a very special place. It says if you visit Yavat, or even listening to, by listening we are visiting, okay? It's much more effective than going south. Of course, if you go, it is even better. But if you understand the significance of the place, huh? Very important. And Pokilava, then it's basically you have done with the entire Vajamandav. You know? That's why it's very sweet. They keep it on day of Kartik. Huh? But of course, you can go more than one time. Here, more than one time. So there, Yavat is the water, where Krishna took Radharani's lotus feet and put it on his chest, you know, and the tree, So that place is known as Yavat. And today there is a Yavat village there, and there is a palace where Vishwabanu built for that Radharani to stay. There is a temple now. So husband Abhimanyu, Jetila, mother-in-law, and Jetila's daughter, Kutila. They used to be. Kutila by name itself is crooked. In other words, not straightforward. She was always complaining and then finding fault in Radha. She had always was trying to associate with Krishna, this, that, They were all the, especially Kutila, Jetila also. They wouldn't like Krishna. They don't tolerate is coming nearby. So of course it is Yogamaya's arrangement, so that Radharani will have very difficult time. She has to do so many tricks to go and meet Krishna. Krishna also has to do extraordinary thing. See, so this is what in other words, Krishna is demonstrating a lot of things. Okay, Radha and Krishna together. They are naturally love between each other, right? We have understood. They are inseparable. One lotus stem, two flower, yellow, blue, right? Like the fire and the heat of the fire, sun and the light cannot be separated. Shaktir Shaktimato Radeva, right? We understand. But why it was built into life? And the parents of Radha and then also Krishna, they wanted them to get married. But Yoga Purnamasi said no. So under her direction, Radharani was married to Abhimanyu. Now Abhimanyu, even though he had an Abhiman that like he's a husband of Radhika, but yeah, he was staying outside most of the time, busy taking care of cows. He was not able to even touch the shadow of Radharani. Okay. So now, but the arrangement is such that is very difficult. They cannot meet straightforward. So many obstacles. You get it? So then what happens is their anxiety to meet becomes more very very strong, difficult. So this is what it is. What is the true love? Even though there's so much obstacles comes, still their love for each other increases. It does not get diminished. In this material world, it is not like that. If there is a difficulty, but I will divorce you. they will start, bad words. First they start appear like a moon face, right? Chandramukhi. Then they become Suryamukhi, just like sun, very hot. Then they become a Jwalamukhi, fire. Not both, okay? Don't misunderstand. In this world, people are married or having relation only with the body. This body is getting married to another body. Is there a marriage between the soul? You understand what I'm saying? So the body is temporary. That body is temporary. The both bodies are, are rotting. Understand? 9 gates. You see, it is it's not matching. Understand? It cannot be. On the soul level, we are pure. Okay, understand? Soul cannot sin. These are 8 qualities. Pure, huh? Soul cannot sin. It cannot get disease, right? Never fresh, never used. No suffering, no death, and it has also no bhoga vasana. It doesn't have any desire to enjoy. So we are having a relation with the marriage or this and that. It's only sense, gratifying the senses, gratifying the other senses, that senses, and it is never complete, and it is going to be in disaster. So practically in all the cases, except if they are Krishna conscious, maybe a little better. That's all. Otherwise, So, in the spiritual realm, and also what is the other 3 qualities of the soul? It is no desires other than fulfilling Krishna has. Anyabhilashita. Then Satya Kama Satya Sankalpa. Satya Kama, a desire is only to fulfill Krishna's. So it is no dosh, no fault in it. So it is pure. And because it is pure, it becomes fructified. Satya Sankalpa. Okay? These 8 qualities. Try to remember. And then also we talked about long time back. The gopis are asking, what kind of lover are you, Krishna? Because Krishna disappeared from the Rasa dance. Because Radharani disappeared. Then he left Radharani also. She was crying more than anything. They all became pacified. They said, oh, your separation is so high. Then they realize Radharani's, love is much, much superior. And then they are all crying together, Radharani and also looking for crying, Gopi Gita. And then finally Krishna showed up. Now they were a little angry in a sense, he called us, and then he ran away, he disappeared. So they wanted to question Krishna. Hey Krishna, see, they are very intelligent. They want to put Krishna in, they want to corner Krishna. So they are asking this question. What is that? 3 kinds of in this world. First kind is, if you love him, they will love you back. Second, whether you love them or not, they will love you. Third one is, whether you love them or not, they don't love. So first category is like a business. Suppose if the cow gives milk, I will take care of it. Otherwise, no. If I give money, he will give me back something equivalent. If not, no. So there is no auspicious in it. It's a business. So most of the marriages in this case is practically first order. Maybe little more, but even then that is connected with the body and the subtle body. Like the second one, you understand. Second one is mother loving the children. Whether children love or not, she loves them because of some relation. Oh, they are my children. Body extension. So she's loving herself and the extension of her body. You understand? But why not she love all other children in the whole world? If somebody passes away, our relatives are, close, we cry. Oh, but there are so many other people dying. Do we cry for all of them? We are crying for ourselves, our body, and then maybe related to the body. Not related to the body, then we don't do much. First, maybe little, since little thing, but it will not touch our heart. It will be little compassionate, maybe. So I'm very blind. Don't get mistaken. Okay, it will help us. It will help us to. It will clarify our, it will, our attachment. It will, take away attachment to this world. Makes a better world. That's why I'm telling this openly. So there are two categories in the second kind. Mother, loving the children. Children, whether love or not, she loves them. And then also Guru loving the disciple. Whether disciple loves him or not, he has always loved. And the third variety, whether you love them or not, they don't love you. In that there are three couple of character varieties, three and then sub division. That one is like Atma Ram. One is totally satisfied himself. He does not even look outside. Atma Ram, completely satisfied himself. He is happy within himself. He doesn't need anything. He doesn't even see outside what is going on. So even if God give him something, he will not reciprocate. Atma. Atma Kam is also satisfied within. All his senses are satisfied. He doesn't need any outside to satisfy his senses. Even if he give, don't give, it doesn't matter. So he will not reciprocate. And then Ajna, who is ignorant, he likes what you give, but he cannot respond. So, and the fourth kind is Guru Drohi, not just neutral, blaspheming the Guru, the crying, criticizing. So Guru Drohi. So whether you love them or not, they will not love them. There is some other variety in that, but this is enough to understand. So what gopis are telling, okay, Krishna, which category are you in? Krishna is telling, oh, you are an expert. You want to pin me down? No, I'm not either of them. Oh, my beautiful Raja, gopis, I'm not any of them. How? Even though I am Atma Ram, but as a son of Nanda Maharaj, that's why I called you. So, Atma Kam. Then I'm not ignorant. I'm ignorant because I did not go to school. But as a Vishnu, I know everything. But I'm not Guru Dwaj. If I were, then I would not have come back. I was with you. So he says, I do not belong to any of these characters. What I will do is, when you were in separation, I appear and disappear, right? So it's like a person who was very poor, right? He got $1 million. Then he's thinking, wow, so this money. Then suppose he loses all that money. Then he's thinking, why? Oh, money. Then he will forget about food or water or drink or anything because he is thinking about what he lost. First of all, he didn't have it, he got it. Somehow he lost, then nothing tastes, nothing, he's not interested in anything. No. Same way, for some devotee, this is what Krishna does. He appears, glimpse, then disappears. So the devotee is crying, oh. So he's thinking more of Krishna, understand? So nothing tastes for him, in this world or anything. No, darshan. Oh, Krishna. So our sadhana goes up, right? Our intensity goes up. So it's protecting us, our bhakti. Yeah, yes. Protecting us is nourishing. So on the other hand, you might say, gives an, oh, I'm doing so much, but still not. I'm fit for nothing. I should do this. I should do that. So like that. So Krishna, whatever it does, is for the good, to make us our growing bhakti, not more attachment to Him, so that we get less detached. We become detached from this world. Understand? More attachment to Him, detachment from this world. You cannot have, oh no, I will be attached to this, I will also attach to Krishna. Like in a train, you are waiting for a train or a bus. When it starts moving, you have a little bit, either you are running along with the bus or the train. After a while, either you have to be in the bus or in the train or on the platform, right? It cannot be both, right? Okay. Either you have to get in or get out. It'll be danger. So, same way, as we progress in bhakti, and we understand that we are not this body. Okay? All jivas are feminine in nature. How they can marry? See, whether a female body is also feminine, the soul is feminine, and male, that person who is going to marry her, is also. So, what is marriage between? So, it's a body marriage. Okay, body is it's temporary, disgusting, this, that. So how long it's in body relation? So it will not satisfy either one. And now these things are allowed in the Varnashram Dharma, so that it is restricted sense gratification. Okay, restricted sense gratification, not unrestricted. I mean, so that it will not bring any good to the person, either one. So that's why this Varnashram Dharma is there. But the point is, even Varnashram Dharma, first Brahma, Gruhastha, you understand? After marriage, we are supposed to be not always Gruhastha. We are supposed to go into Vanaprastha, and then Sannyas, right? Vinamsada. And then separation from the family. So after 50 years old, like that. So this is only a stopgap, or so that restricted But if you use it in Krishna's service, then we are still a brahmachari. Okay, creation only for the satisfaction of Vishnu is still brahmachari. Okay? So we need that also. Okay, ideal varnashram dharma is essential for the society. Like we have these 4 varnashrama within our body, right? Bhagavatam, we had it there, hands, the stomach, all this. So, and then sacrificing animals. So restriction, wholesome butchering, animals now. Want to eat, cannot control, okay, certain day, certain time, like that. So that gradually we will come out of this self-gratification, so gradually. That's why, from that point of view, okay, now this marriage thing, okay. Now here, Radharani, in Yavat, is we are, first of all, see, Parakiya and Swakiya, we will see some pastimes and then I can explain it better. One time what happened was, Radha Man, right? You understand? Man is a stage of love, very, very deep, very. So anger, anger in love. Okay, this is what it is. Loving, but there is anger also. Transcendental anger. So Krishna could not meet Radharani. It was very strong. Okay. One time, because many days he's not able to meet and he is in separation. Oh no, I want to meet. But what to do? Radharani also, but she is becoming one. Then one time, what Krishna did was, he talked to Vishaka and then they made a plan. So Krishna, he was dressed up like a brahmachari. What to? Like a brahmana. And he's asking for alms, begging, right? Alms. And his dress is, he has a one, like a begging, like a bowl or something, bag, thing. And Yajnopavita, he has upper class, there is no, Yajnopavita is there, right? Brahminical tribe. Then on the legs, he has a wooden sandals. Then he has a stick in his hand. Then he has a vessel for diksha, for begging, right? They can put. Having this, he came to Kutila's house. Then he started asking, please, Dikshande, please give us some Diksha. In Vraja, it is like very famous, it's very sweet, Madhukari, Madhukari, very, very sweet. Abba, amazing. When we go, they say they are so, they respect and they say, Baba, don't go to anybody's house. Always come to our house. You don't need to go anywhere else. We will give us. But Madhukari meaning, so you take little bit from every house, not too much. So that we don't get attached. But they like, so why you want to go to some other's house? Come every day. You'll be very happy. They'll be happy. But etiquette is there. So you don't get attached. So anyway, this Krishna in the form of this brahmachari, Madhukari, loudly saying, then Bhikshandi, then Jatila Kutila at that time, mother-in-law of daughter of Radharani, and the Kutila, they were Abhimanyu, they were not there. They were engaged in cow dung, like that. Then what happened? They were not pure, they have not taken bath yet. So then she is requesting daughter-in-law Radharani, please go and give some, diksha, right? Thinking he has come. Because if she does not give him, if he goes away without accepting anything, it is a bad omen. Maybe somebody will die, some accidents will happen, that will. So they have to give. But what to do? They are not in a condition to give. They are engaged in other work. So she is asking Radharani to give. Radharani is saying, no, I will not go in front of a other person. Go to, so I will not go. Then, and this one was come for this bhikshu begging, the Brahmana, Krishna in the form. He demanding, oh, I cannot wait too long. I can wait only as long as you time allotted for milking a cow. So I'm going. Then what to do? Jatila became very upset. She said, came to our inside. She's requesting, saying, please give, please give. Don't worry, please give. So then she agreed. Then she was covering, right? Apparently, covering you should not give, you have to open it. So then Lalita Vishaka are there, they are assisting Radharani so they gave some vegetables, some grains like that to Radharani's hand and she going. And then she was ready to give. Then the Vatu, right? The one was come for begging, Krishna in the form. He says, after saying, Radha ready to give, he said, I don't need these things, I need you please put me in my begging bowl, the man that he had, which is very difficult to give up or to win over. So that means he is asking you throw your anger towards me into this. So Radharani understood, who is this. Then what she did, she took all that thing in a bowl that she put on the head of this Brahmin, right? Then this Vatu, Krishna himself became astonished and he was very happy that Radharani was laughing, and then so man was broken, right? Anger was gone. So now in this, there are many pastimes like that. One time, Mother Yashoda is making a ready one box, like a gift to Jatila, because why? She makes sure Jatila is happy by now and then giving gift, right? So that she will not obstruct Radharani coming to cook for Krishna in Nandagar, right? So she is now and then standing. So one time she was making ready a box. She was putting all valuable things, clothes and jewelry, pearls like that. Then Krishna was watching. Krishna is asking, "Oh mother, you are doing this because it's my birthday?" And Radha, Yashoda telling, go. Don't, play now. Don't disturb me. No, don't disturb me now. No. Then Krishna was not happy, but anyway, he cannot say anything to mother. So he went away, watching from a little distance. And from there he understood what mother is doing. He is sending this nice box to Yavat, where Radharani is married. No? So why? Because Jatila has a very harsh mentality. No? So to soften. So what Krishna did was, uh, when he saw mother is engaged in other activities, she made ready the box, right? And she's waiting, someone like Abhimanyu here reported that I made this box, please come and pick up. So Abhimanyu is supposed to come and pick up, right? Now, so he called Subal Saka, Priyanama Saka, and then when mother was engaged in some other work, he said, he opened the box, removed everything in the box, put it somewhere way. Then he himself got into the box and then asked Subal to close the box, right? It was locked up. Now nobody knows this. Huh? So, and they made arrangement, all other things also packed up in some way, sent, some other way. Huh? So, like before, the box was closed and then intact. So then later on, by the request of Yashodamaya, Abhimanyu came and she gave this box. Please give it to your mother. No? Father. Then he took very nicely, very difficult, putting on his head. Abhimanyu carrying this to Java. And then he gave it to his mother, Jatila. No? Then Jatila understood this has some very precious things for Radharani, her daughter. So she told him, you go and give it to Radharani. So he went and gave it near Radharani. He was very satisfied. Then he left to do his service, cows, taking care of now. Now, meantime, the Radharani and the Sakis are very curious what is in this box, right? They thought it must be some valuables that Mother Yashoda has sent. So they wanted to see what is she has sent. So they closely, open the box, right? Like a box, and open the top, and they see here Krishna sitting there, So he comes out, So then they have a wonderful meeting, and then Sakis are all very, very happy, and then they are all so clapping, So see how it's amazing, we cannot think of what Krishna does, and in other words, so anxious to see. And Radharani is also very anxious to meet. It's natural, Now on some other time, what happened was, they were, another time, she was very angry. Love, so much love that, thing also comes, So that was unbreakable. So there Krishna is also in a lot of separation. Then he's telling Subhalsaka, have to meet Radha, otherwise I will die. So then Subhalsaka could not tolerate this. He said, I have to do something. So he came to Jatila's house. Jatila, as soon as she saw, said, you are a friend of this Divachi Krishna. When you come, that means there is something, you know, some crooked thing going happen. So don't come here, don't go away. Then Subhasaka is saying, oh, mother, not like that. Oh, Maya, mother, not like that. I lost one calf, small calf. I'm looking for it. I looked everywhere, I did not see. Maybe I was wondering, maybe it is in your house. It might have joined, No, don't do. There is no, you know, calf or anything else here. You just go away. Uh, very quickly, you run away from this place. But he's begging her, please, please. The calf, it needs attention. How long it will be away from the mother? Mother, please. Then she said, okay. If your calf is there, look into the cow, Goshala, and then if it is, you can take. So he got permission. So he entered there, and then he entered Radharani's quarters. And then somehow he described how in separation Krishna is in anxiety. Then hearing all this, then Radharani's heart became very gentle, become like a liquid. Then what to do? Then Subal came up with the idea. What? Because in the age and the look of Subal and the voice is similar to Radharani. So Subal dressed Radharani like himself. Put, headgear and then he like a dhoti and he has a stick in it, just like, nobody would recognize. He's like a, Radharani looked like a gopa. Huh? And then Subal also gave a small, small cap, so she can hold it on the chest. Why? Because nobody will suspect if see Subal with the, like the chest of a, like lady. So he was Radharani is holding like chest, like a cap, so nobody will suspect. So now Radharani in the form of Subal went out, and then and he's telling, "Oh Maya," Radharani is speaking in the voice of Subal, telling his mother-in-law, "Oh mother, I found my cap, and here it is." Oh, okay, that's okay. Then you take and go. So Jetla let her go. So then she found the place because Subal described where Krishna is at present. So she went there and then she saw Krishna was in great separation, crying. Oh, Subal, did you able to bring Radha? I might have to leave my life postman. Go out, please. So when Radharani saw so much separation, so they met and they were very happy, And Krishna is glorifying Subal. Wow, he has a beautiful idea. Then he also came and then they had a wonderful time. So, one time, so like that, one time, Krishna wanted to meet Radha, but in the night time he came, he could not, because when he make approaches, Jatila is saying, "Hey, who are you there? Who is there?" Any little sound, so she could not. And then we went to a place, tree, and then we started like a, so like a cuckoo bird, right? He was making cuckoo, cuckoo. So that's why actually that place is called Kokila one. In Sanskrit, Kokila, cuckoo bird, very sweetly calling out. Now, with all these things, what you are finding out is, now Radharani also wanted to go and meet, and she could not meet, and Krishna wanted to come. There is disturbance, Jatila and Kutila. But the desire to meet is increasing, and finally they meet. So when they meet, their meeting has so much brings out, love and affection, much more. See, that is the point. Okay? Now, that's why in this material world, like I was telling you, even though one may be married to the body, right? Another body, all feminine in nature. Marriage actually is not possible. Understand? So that's why everything fades. Only that's why, in a sense, you see the people criticize this. That's why debauchery, right? Oh, he's going after so many ladies, this and that, right? One is Lampat. But in the spiritual platform is highest. So that's what I'm trying to say, the misunderstanding of Krishna. That's why what kind of lover is Krishna. And who is Radha? If you understand this, Yogamaya is arranging this so that we can learn a lesson. What is our position? Suppose you are married. Give an example. Are you really have so much love for? Is it possible? First of all, like we saw, a true lover is one who has he has everything under his control, right? And then he has no nischinta, he's not disturbed. He has no thoughts, or fear or anything, worries. Yeah, free, no worries too. Third is that he has no abhiman. So the scripture is telling even Narayan, Lord Narayan cannot be a lover because he has completely freedom, okay, totally independent. But his abhiman is, I'm God, Supreme Lord. I have to create, I have to destroy, I have to protect devotees, right? Demons, kill demons, like thinking abhiman. So how we can be free to love a simple person? I give an example, a judge. You go to the judge, right, in a court. Can a judge deal normally with any other people? Can he say, I love you? Oh, can we feel free? There's always a curtain, understand? Curtain will let him, the position of the judge position, it will not let him to deal with properly. Cannot express love. Let alone love, even it cannot, be, he has to be like the judge. The judge, so, like yesterday I was discussing about the tilak, right? Rukmini, he wants Krishna to become well. She knows what she has and she does not want to give because the Shastra, spiritual injection, that wife cannot give her dust, lotus with dust, so to the husband, so he can put it on his head. He's not alone. Because she has that abhiman, that she is a married person. Shastric injunction. So, So it comes in the way, pleasing. So Krishna, you understand what I'm saying? So in that sense, the worldly marriage, I'm saying worldly relation, all that is simply not true. In a sense, it is not proper. Of course, Varnashram Dharma is there so that we can restrict it. Gradually, you have to give up sense gratification and come to the point. You have to cross over this, attachment to this body and then related to this body and to this world. Okay, so this marriage and all that is an attachment to these worldly things, right? Soul has nothing to do with this body. This body alone. You think our soul has any relation with this body? My soul doesn't have. And how it can have a relation with another body? So our marriage and all these things is actually, in a sense, parakiya. Understand? Our true love is with Krishna. And we are separated there. So why Krishna is doing this lila? To remind us, you're also learn from Radharani. Even though she is in very difficult position, so much obstacles, but her love for Krishna is increasing. To teach that. Now are we learning that? Now we are complaining, no, I should have more this, I more that, of this material world. See, this is the point. We should give up these things. How many times you are married? How many lifetimes you are married? How many times? Now all those husbands, where are they? Maybe you were a husband in the previous life. At the time of death, if you are thinking of a male, you become a male. If you are thinking of a female, that's what you will become female. It depends on at the time of death, what you are thinking. Many, sexual injunction, Krishna himself. So male, female, it just it depends on you what you think at the time of whom you remember. So you are a male, you are a husband, you are also many times, million times. Yeah, you are also dogs, cats. You are also all these, these four things: ahara, nidra, bhaya, maituna, right? Food, sleeping, mating, and defending, right? You have done so many lives, and you wanted to continue. So, to give up that attachment, this lila, this, what we are going through this Yavat ram, Yavat parikrama, this Kartik Maharaj is to elevate that point, to bring us that point that look, we have to wake up, So if you understand what I'm saying, all these things, then you will not mistake this. Leela of Krishna is so pure. Radharani's love is pure. So is Krishna's love. And these arrangements, but if you do not know, then you get confused. Oh, Krishna is going after this, Radharani. We do offense. So it is pure. So try to understand that. Now, grandmother of Radharani used to come to Yavat every morning to give her blessings. Mukara, the name was Mukara. We saw a place when we were going around Parikrama Govardhan, Mukara. Then one time, couple of Kutila, Dushan's son. One time Kutila, right? Daughter of Jetila. mother-in-law, Radha. She's always taking objection. Radha, like that. So what happened? One time she caught. Apparently she saw Krishna and Radha together, and she closed the door. Then she's crying, loudly calling, "Oh mother Jatila, please come, please come. Oh Purnamasi, please come." And then Abhimanyu, oh, she called everybody. And here, today I called Radharani, this Krishna there. I called the door. Then they said, wait a minute, why don't you open the door? Let's see whether you're telling truth or not. When in front of everybody, when they opened the door, what she saw? Radharani worshipping a black, uh, like a Kali, Mother Durga, worshipping black in color. Then everybody said, what is this? This is, we are simply unnecessarily finding fault in Radha. She's so pure. So they chastise her. So, and actually that deity, when you go to Yavat, is there, like that. That deity, black Kalima, is there, in that place. Then, there's a Kishori Kunda, Radha Kund, many places. One time, they made children, like making marriage game with the Padmavati, Chandravali, or followers, Sakhi, Chandravali Sakhi Padmavati. So that Radharani, Radharani made arrangement, gave sign, and they dressed up like a marriage. Padmavati, they put next to Krishna, and without their knowledge, they tied up and they started singing, and they could not go anywhere, So everybody laughing and clapping. So even Chandravali, see, understand that. Actually, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has said, who is Chandravali? Actually, Radharani has appeared. Expansion of Radharani. All gopis are all expansion of Radharani. Our own party opposing or being friendly with them. The four kinds. They're all basically expansion of Radha. To give so much pleasure to Krishna, we could not do ourselves. So our desire is to satisfy Krishna in so many ways, So to make taste so many rasas, Now, probably our time is up. Yeah, is it very clear what I'm saying? Are any questions? If not, we will end here. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya patitanam bhavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. श्रीला गुरुदेव की जय, गुरु पाद पद्म की जय, गुरु वर्ग की जय, गुरु परंपरा, श्री कार्तिक मास की जय, कार्तिक व्रत की जय, भुज व्रत की जय, भुजेश्वर राधा दामोदर की जय, दामोदर व्रत की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि गौर।
Hare Krishna Gurudev, Dandavat Prams. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Hare Krishna dear devotees, Dandavat Prams. Thank you all for staying.